Warning: federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah. Celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PGT Time. Tune in on PGT Time. Come join us on PGT Time. PGT Time. Join us on PGT Time. PGT Time. Yeah.
In order for y'all to do what God is calling y'all to do, to take y'all platform to where it's a plateau and it can go to levels that you never seen, they'll best believe it's gonna come with devils.
Every time I speak, I want to shiver. I don't want them to be like they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to...
On July 25th, 2026, Ms. Peachy will host the annual Hearts in the Sky, the Peachy Memorial Museum Experience, a deeply meaningful private gathering created to honor the lives of loved ones who are no longer with us. The meaning of Hearts in the Sky. Hearts in the Sky is more than an event. It is a sacred experience of love, remembrance, and healing. The Peachy Memorial Museum Experience was created to Purple Heart honor the lives of those taken too soon. Purple Heart preserve their memories through photos, stories, and tributes. Purple Heart create a safe space for families to grieve together. Purple Heart celebrate the love that still remains even after loss. Purple Heart remind families that their loved ones will never be forgotten. Each display represents a life that mattered. Each memory shared becomes a part of their legacy. Each heart released toward the sky symbolizes love that continues beyond this world. This experience allows families and friends to walk through a space filled with memories, reflection, and comfort while surrounded by others who understand the journey of grief. Private event notice. This is a private event for families and close friends only. The location is private and attendance is by invitation only. To attend, please contact the initial point of contact, which is the parent of the loved one being honored, or the guardian of the living children of the loved ones to receive an invitation. If you need any help, just inbox Ms. Peachy. This day is dedicated to love, healing, and remembrance, because every life deserves to be remembered, and every family deserves a place to heal.
Alright, so Slim, you still got the way. Alright, Sonya playing what up though? Kenny Misfit, what up though? Two eye, man. Two eye, man. What? Two eye, man. What?
I'm in the clouds when I'm with you. Girl, what's your name? I hope this don't offend you. Tastes like cocaine. I didn't think I'd get so. I get so high now I'm feeling for you, baby. Where's the lie?
Baby, long roses of white and proud of blue. This feels like love, like love.
Ribbons in the sky, they fall on you. This feels like love.
On it, boy, I send you out of reach when I ride on it. What you lacing in my way, put my life on my life. Well, you know just what to do. Baby, I can't wait to get to you.
Bella, it's a vibe in the function. Is that tribe or something? Where this shit was by dead, girl, till I end up coming out rap like I signed a dungeon. Yeah, like big boy Dre now. Try to kinda look like Bay now. I'ma shoot my shot like Jay now. Shit, I shoot like right now. Home team girl like straight now. I don't got little love to make a way now. If you scared, go to church like gay now. But ain't scared, I'm with a DJ now. She said I pass on my heart, we can blade now. But I like them blocks, okay now. Shit, I'll shade them. I said, girl, your love is so guitar, now let me play your name.
Hey, hey, wait, yeah, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Or you can call me Miss Peachy, because that's what everybody else call me anyways. Now, I know I'm lagging a little bit. Ain't nothing I can do about that because I know y'all can still hear me. So as long as y'all can still hear me, that's good. That's good. Round of applause for that. Y'all can hear me. If I'm too loud, just go ahead and put it in the comments. And you better put it right now. Don't put it later on in the show. Put it right now. Okay. My mic working good. I already tested it, but let me test it one more time since we on here. You better put it right now. Don't put it later on in the show. Yeah. It's working, baby. It's working. Latrice down there like this girl crazy. What is up, y'all? What is goody in your city? Baby, everything good over here on my block, so stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Baby, we got a guest tonight. Okay? We got a guest tonight. And when I tell y'all, I hope I don't cry tonight. Okay? This might be one of them shows that y'all see Miss Peachy cry tonight. This story tonight, for me, of course, is always telling our loved one's story. Let me get my background music on. Y'all know I got to have some background music at all times. At all times, okay? And what other best background music? Peachy Seaside. Peachy Seaside. It seemed like Facebook and YouTube want to hit me with a strike with any other thing that I play. So let's play Peachy Time, something that I own the rights to, baby. Hey, let me do a round of applause for that too. Let me do a round. Hold on. There you go. There you go. There you go. But seriously, y'all, I met Latrice, baby. I'm gonna have to say on the humbug. I have to say on the humbug. But baby, this lady right here has blessed me. Baby, this lady right here has blessed me. Okay, we just gonna leave it right there. Leave it where it's at. We gonna leave it where it's at. And I am just so honored to have her here on Peachy Tea Time. Peachy News Edition, that is. And it's a fruit fly. It's a fruit fly flying around. We live, baby. Latrice, I told you, baby, you gonna laugh tonight. I don't even purposely do it. You know, it's just things happen over here in Peachy World. Peachy World. It is a gnat flying around. But anyway, so when I tell y'all I met her on the humbug, I love Latrice. I really do. Her son has been inducted into the Peachy Museum. Yes, the Peachy Museum. And I ain't even know her. I ain't even know her. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is literally my first time. I believe, Latrice, this is our first time actually seeing each other on the show. Did you come on? Because I can see your head movement and stuff. Did you come on when everybody else had came on, the ladies that came on? Okay, she came on in, y'all. She came on in. But Latrice had a whole bunch of folks out up here. Thank God. Thank God. But I had a lot of folks up here. So now I get to have that one-on-one time with Latrice. Our counselor lady will be coming up shortly. So it'll be the three of us. But for right now, it's just one-on-one. And I'm so excited to have her here tonight. So we're going to go ahead and bring her up because I don't want her down there no longer. But I still got to go through the Peachy announcement. So I'm going to let Latrice come on up with me while I do the Peachy announcements. And y'all, I'm going to need y'all to do y'all thing. And we're going to help you over here on Peachy Tea Time too. And give her a round of applause. Yay! Latrice.
Hey,
Baby. We are finally here.
we're here.
We are finally here. We're not here under the best circumstances,
Right.
but God made us cross paths. And we cross paths for a reason.
That's right.
For a reason.
That's
So
right.
I thank you for being here.
Thank you for
I'm
having
honored
me.
to have you here and all that good stuff. And girl, you is looking fly.
Aw, thank you. You too, honey. You too.
You know, girl, I try to do what I can do.
Come on.
over here.
Come on. I see you.
Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. I sure appreciate it. Now, we are about to go ahead and put her banner back up. We got her banner up, y'all. Again, I will be lagging, but that's okay because, again, y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. All right. So, Latrice, let's go ahead and get started with this show tonight. But like I did promise everybody, we do got to go through just a couple announcements, okay? Just a couple of them. Here at PGT Time, we allow the families to come on, tell their loved one story on how they were murdered through gun violence, domestic violence, the prison system, the police, missing person cases, and also suicide. Okay, so we let all those people come on, and sometimes I bend a little bit, and I let others come on too, because at the end of the day, you lost a loved one. But PGT Time, we do focus on the crime over here on PGT Time, and our community, but we open it up to other communities too. And I'm so proud of that. I am so proud of that, because at the end of the day, Latrice, we all are one. We all are one. So this is the Hearts in the Sky event that we are doing in Saginaw, Michigan. Yes. And Quincy has been inducted. Yes, he has been inducted. He is in there. He's in there. Okay. And Latrice and her family and anybody else that would like to come. It's a 3-day event, July 24th, 25th, and 26th. But you definitely want to be in the building on the 25th, baby. That's all I'm saying. Latrice, that's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. You want to be
You
here?
want to be in the building.
That's it.
Down at the bottom is the families. If you need to contact them, I'm turning my event into their event. That's what I'm doing. So there are the family names at the bottom of the screen. Screenshot it, y'all. I'm finna move the banner. Screenshot it. Now is the time. If you was watching on your phone, screenshot. If you watching on your TV, get up with your phone and go to the TV and take a picture. Take a picture. And get out to these families and let them know that you know their loved one, you know them, and you would like to attend. They will give you all the details. Okay, they will give you all the details on how you can attend this amazing event. All right. Well, that's we're gonna have a little meet and greet and everything, all that, where y'all come out and meet me. But And we're gonna do the BB Hill walk, walk for justice. We're gonna do all that. But I really, really, really want y'all to come out and attend on the 25th. If you can. If you can. Now, let's get to the story, baby. Let's get to the story because we got some things we got to talk about here on PT Time. So, Latrice, let's get started, baby. Let's go all the way to the beginning. Let's go to the beginning where Quincy was in your tummy, girl. And you found out that, hey, I'm pregnant. Yes. I'm finna have a baby. Was this your first one? You got other children?
Yes, I have other children. So at that time, Quincy was my second. I have an older son who's 27. And so at that time, Quincy would have been my second born. Now I'm a blended family of 5. So let's get that out the way. All right.
Let's get that out the way.
Yes.
And everybody, this is Latrice Thomas. This is Latrice Thomas, baby.
Yes, I am. But Quincy, back August 2001, August 2nd to be exact. That's when my baby was born. Yellow as ever, come out pale as ever. Yes, but he was my one. Quincy was my one, I'll say, growing up, that took me through the ringer. That boy was, we say we don't call our kids bad, but that boy was bad. Do you hear me? He was the one with all the attitude. He was the one that just did everything, but had the loudest smile. He would get in trouble and would would literally laugh about being in trouble. Okay, wow. Just a goofy one. That was just him. You ready to wring him by his neck, but he would sit there and laugh, and you just trying to turn your head. He was that one. He was that one. He was that one growing up. I would say that needed that extra attention. Right, he needed that extra attention, and he had a village that was there for him during his years in school, his early years in school. He had people that would come and sit in the classroom with him because Quincy was the one would get just upset, mad real quick. He'd go 1 to 10 real quick. He wasn't taking no mess, no nothing from nobody. Right. Wow. Then after he got in trouble, he's just so apologetic. He's so sorry. He was just that kid. He was that kid, right? But he had a village who would go and sit in the classrooms with him, that would be in the back of the room praying for my son, right? That he have a good day and that things would go well. He had teachers who would say, Quincy, if something is going on in your class and you just, you upset or whatever, feel free to walk out and come to my class. Come sit in my class for a little while. Right, just so you can cool off and you can, do whatever it is that you need. He had a village. And it was up to about, I'll say about 15 or so, where Quincy, you can see where he started to change, right? 15, 16, you can see he started to change, because no matter how much trouble he got in that school, what happened? The boy was smart. And was, passing classes and doing everything. He was smart. He was really smart. That was my boy. Highlight of his life. His senior year of high school, he had made it, right? After being, I'm talking about not just kicked out here and there. Quincy was being kicked out for half a year, something. You know what I mean?
Like, what was some of the things that you can say or tell us that he was going through for other mothers that may be like, it kind of sounds like how my child is right now, but I don't know. So tell us, what were some of the things that
I'll tell you.
And I want to say thank you.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you for coming on here and letting us know like it is. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I'm not saying none of the other parents do. I'm not saying that at all, but I just want to thank you. Yeah. I really do. So Absolutely. Go ahead.
Yeah, my baby, he wasn't an angel. He was not an angel at them early years. I'm telling you that we wanted to wring his neck sometimes, getting into fights, or, he had other siblings and everything where if somebody got in trouble, they all going down for each other. They are. I don't care if they in same school. If they in opposite classes, they hear one getting in trouble, they all coming. They're all coming.
Wow.
You know, and that was my baby. That's how they did. That was their bond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's hey, they brothers. What you expect? I mean, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, he would flipping desks and carrying on. That was Quincy. You know, he just was not taking mess, and that, you know, that's who he was. That's who he was. I remember early years, the doctor, you know, they always try to give you some medication, put him on some medication, help him to calm down, help him to, you know, whatever. And I did. I tried that for a small amount of time. But when you see that medicine do your kids, I couldn't do that. You know, it's like, you know, Quincy, this bouncy boy, and he always into something, always doing something, but then get to a point where he ain't doing nothing. You know, and he didn't like the way it made him feel, you know, or any of those kind of things. So I wouldn't make him take it. Nah, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Okay.
So, you know, we prayed, we put it before God, asked God to work that thing out. And like I said, it brought a village, right? It brought a village for him to help and assist. And that love came in, and that love, you know, it showed, and it helped him to grow. Even as he, like I said, began to mature and just do, you know, what he needed to do. You can see how he was kind of just growing out of it. And we just thanking God. We thanking God because he's changing, he's maturing, he's growing, you know, and that's what he did. That's what he did. So he wasn't that troubled kid or anything, you know, anymore. And so he was so proud when 2020 came. And of course, COVID didn't, you know, ruined it and didn't let them celebrate like they wanted to, or, you know, couldn't have the big crowds and stuff like they wanted to for graduation.
Oh, he was graduating at that time.
Yeah.
That affected a lot of kids.
It did.
You know, it really did. It affected a lot of kids. And the thing about it, as adults, we really, once we get to that age, we really understand there is no rewind button.
Right. It's true.
You know what I'm saying? We understand once you get to that age and that maturity, and you done really been through some things, you know there is no such thing as a rewind button in life.
Exactly.
And so for all them kids that didn't get the chance to have the graduation that we all had, baby, that broke my heart.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely, it hurts. It hurts. And especially when you know the kids that graduated that year, not only did they get the short end of the stick for graduation, but like their proms and all those things, they didn't get to experience it, you know, because they didn't have prom or all that. And so, you know, open house, we did that, and it was in our backyard, you know. Yeah. So it's like, hey, family can come, friends can come, and y'all distance if y'all need to, you know, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm still gonna celebrate you, so we gonna do it. They come on, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And we did just that, and he had a good time because he was definitely worth celebrating. I mean, any kid that, you know, graduate high school is worth celebrating. So, but because he had been through so much, and just to see the change in him, and graduation day, that was a big deal. It was a big deal because he did it, you know, he did it, which he didn't have no doubt that he could do it. He knew, you know, he was smart or whatever. But we doubted many nights.
Now, was like, and I'm so glad that you said that he, you know, has started changing for the good. You know what I'm saying? When there go Chewy acting crazy, y'all. When I got the bird covered up, so y'all shouldn't hear the bird tonight. But I can't control Chewy when I'm on the show. Okay, I just can't. Now, if y'all hear me moving my mouth and y'all don't hear me, that's because I done hit the mute button and said, shut up, Chewy. But before he started changing, was Quincy, and I asked a lot of families this, but was Quincy in any type of gang or anything that was causing him to his behavior to spiral?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't anything about gang, nothing gang related or anything like that. It was just Quincy being who Quincy is. I guess people would have thought he was in a gang because he always had a lot of people around him. But when you got all these brothers, they're a gang all by themselves. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Gang all by, so people, they understand that, oh, he got 3-4 brothers. I mean, you know what I mean? So they a self-made gang.
Exactly. No, I get it. I get it.
It was not about a street gang or any of that. No.
Okay.
Nope.
And
he was just one that just, he came in. He had a attitude sometimes. That's just what it was. Or he was sweet kid. You know what I mean? Very sweet, very loving. But when he got mad, he was just mad, and people knew just to stay out his way. When he upset, leave Quincy alone.
Exactly. And I hate to be that type of show that asks those questions, because sometimes I watch stuff and I be like, Lord, they just got to ask that question. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand why, especially when you are building your platform and your brand to showcase not just the good, but the bad.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Because I'm a firm believer in you just never know who's watching Peachy Tea Time. You just never know.
You never know.
So I really appreciate you asking that question. I mean, answering that question. I really do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, when Quincy, graduated, started changing, everything started turning around for him and everything. How did things go after graduation? Did he go off to college? Did he stay at home because he had a job? Or was he just not doing nothing at all?
Yeah. No, Quincy stayed home. He would be around here. He worked little jobs here and there or whatnot. Just like, kids do, where they're trying to find themselves. Pretty much. That's what he did. I heard my sister Monday night talk about her son and say how he would get activated. I like how she said that word.
Yes, I liked that word. And I told y'all that I liked that word too. I liked it that. I said I'm gonna have to start using that word.
Yeah. And so that was a chill. Kids these days, that's their chill time. That's their go-to is different. Not that we encourage it or any of those things, but that's just being real. That's what they, that's what they do. Some of them. I don't say all of them. That's what some of them do. And Quincy, he enjoyed his chill time. Now,
did you allow it in your household with him?
No.
Okay.
No. Quincy, my oldest kids, they mainly were with their dad. They mainly were with their dad. Yeah.
Okay.
So no. My boys already know here, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. You come here, you better go outside somewhere, but it's not happening here. Yeah.
Okay. So he was living mainly with his dad?
Yes.
At the time?
Yes.
And shout out to his father. I told you today, a few minutes ago, probably not a few minutes ago since the start of the show, but before the show, I reached out to, because I don't try to hide nothing, but I reached out to you and I was like, girl, is this Quincy father? And you said yes. And I went to school with him. Had no idea at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I've never had any issues with him, at all whatsoever. So I definitely want to tell Eric my condolences. I don't know if he's watching. I don't know if he ever watched the show. I don't know. But he is a classmate of mine. So I want to say my condolences to him. Okay. Now, we got that out the way. Let's go ahead and get back to the show, y'all. Let's get back to the show. So he was staying alive with him. And that doesn't, to me, that doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, no child, no man, grown man, child, whatever, because he was 22 years old, did not deserve to lose his life. Quincy did not deserve to lose his life.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Nobody has the right to play God, in my eyes. In my eyes. And, some people say, Latrice, well, you have to have been in my shoes. You have to have, to see and understand that I lost somebody. So they don't mind if somebody else's life get taken. You see what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And because it's a lot of mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers and cousins that get very, very upset when you done took their loved one out. And they feel like if something happens to you, baby, oh well, so be it. You see what I'm saying? But again, no, I have not been in a situation that I can recall that just sticks to my head instantly, that besides Tiffany Owens' kids, been knowing them since they was born, you know. But as far as my own, as far as being murdered, no. So what do you say? Because we're gonna get into it, y'all. We're gonna get into it. We're finna get into it very, very soon. But what do you say to those families? I'm not even gonna count out, just single out one, the mama, the daddy. No, the families that take this so hard, as they should.
Absolutely.
And want to go and retaliate.
Yeah.
Latrice, I don't think I asked a question like this on PGT Time before. What do you got?
Wow.
But what do you say to those families?
Be careful. That's one. Your heart hurts. I get it. I understand. You want revenge. You want all of those things. But I know for me, my son wouldn't want me to end up in prison. He wouldn't want me in jail because I went and retaliated or did something, crazy. Think about your families, right? When Quincy passed, I not only lost somebody, but his sisters, his brothers, his father, stepdads, everybody. We all lost somebody, right? His best friends and friends, that we all lost somebody. So you don't want to be that other somebody that somebody else is grieving over next, right?
But Latrice, I'm going to take it a step further.
Go ahead.
And I know God. Trust me, I'm with you. I'm on your side right now. But sometimes, we got people out there that just may not be there yet. I'm just going to be honest.
Yeah.
So what do you feel? What do you say to the mothers? Now I'm finna single somebody out. The mothers that carry the child for 9 months in your stomach before anybody knew. Yeah, daddy helped them get here, but God helped them get here too. Right. But when you have to carry them for 9 months, don't know if you're gonna make it to the 9 months. Sometimes your baby may make it and you may not. Sometimes you may make it, your baby may not. Sometimes you both may make it. Right. But what do you say to those that is so strong-minded to where you mess with mine, I'm gonna mess with you, and I don't care. I go to jail or prison over mine. People say that all the time.
They do.
Until they are in that situation. So what do you say to those girls?
It hurt, and I get it, and it's okay to be mad. It's okay to be angry. Why wouldn't we be? You know what I'm saying? Somebody done took our baby out. I understand. It messes with you. It messes with your whole psyche. I'm just gonna be honest. It messes with everything about you. But still, I just have to think about what would my baby want from me. You know what I'm saying? Because it hurts. I'm not gonna tell you to go out there. Yes, go out there and retaliate. Go out there and no, because I have to come back because of my faith. I guess I have to come back and say, God told us that vengeance is mine, said the Lord.
Amen.
He said it's mine. So I have to put it in his hands. And no matter how hard that was for me, and still it is for me, because I'm walking this thing, I still can get upset. I still get mad. You go through all the stages of grief, all different times of your life, all different times. You go through all of those. So I still get upset. But I still have to say, okay, God, I need you to take this. because I can't handle it. Because if I keep trying to handle it, I'm going to lose my mind. Right? And it's hard, especially when you don't, when the person who did it have not been caught. It's hard to know that they still walking around out here somewhere. It's hard even when they have been caught. Right? It's hard when they have been caught because now they in jail, they sitting there, but my baby not here. I don't even want you to be there, right? But then we still have to be careful what we speak. We have to be careful, I would say, of the matters of the heart.
Okay.
Because those things can still take you out. Because you can worry so much, you can hurt so much, you can be so angry where you can have a stroke, you can have a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? All of those things. You just have to think about, all of those things. All of those things. We hurt, pain, we're grieving, we're frustrated, we're sad, we're okay sometimes. You go back to being angry. I mean, you're already all over the Richter scale. You're all over, you're already all over everywhere. But you just got to take a moment and say, okay, what am I going to do? Either I'm going to let this grief kill me, or I'm going to do something with this grief and try to walk in purpose.
Girl.
Try to do something else.
Yes.
Because it's a choice. It's a choice. Even though you hurting, even though you frustrated, it's still a choice. If you want to stay angry, it's a choice if you want to stay mad.
Yes.
It's a choice if you want to do something about it, right? It's a choice if you want to go out there and advocate. Do something else. Do something with your pain.
Look, Jasmine said, amen. Amen, girl. I'm over here with you, Jasmine. Yes.
You have to. Because otherwise you'll sit around here mad at everybody. And then you want to help people, you want to encourage other people, but you hurting so bad that you just bleeding on them rather than helping. Yeah. You have to be careful. We got to be careful.
Hey, Travanda said, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah, amen. So we are about to go ahead and dive in to what happened. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead. I had to make an executive decision right quick. That quick. I had to make an executive decision in my head. That's why I paused for a second, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I'm sorry. So so that's what we're gonna do. Let's jump right on in. Let's start with that day. Was Quincy living with you? Quincy was 22 years old, y'all. He was 22, correct?
Right, correct.
He was 22 years old. Did Quincy have any kids at the time?
No.
No kids at the time. Now, I'm going to need y'all to stick around. This is what you call, Latrice, the plot twist.
Right.
This is the plot twist. You never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to need y'all to stick around and remember I said that. Okay? Now, he didn't have any kids at the time. He was 22 years old. And was he living with you?
No, he was living with his dad.
He was living with his dad at the time. I remember you said that, but I didn't know if he came back for a hot second. Mm-hmm. But he was still living with his dad at the time that it occurred. Let us know what happened from what you know.
Yeah.
From what you know, let us know what happened and go to the day. Like, did you talk to him that day?
That day I had not talked to him.
When was the last time you had talked to him?
Probably that Saturday. It was a Sunday when he passed. Probably that Saturday. We talked. All right. So we talked. He didn't live with me, but I seen him almost every day. You know. Yeah, so we definitely talked. But that Sunday, I had just got out of church. Mm-hmm. We were at home getting ready for my first grandbaby birthday. So we were out filling up the pool. We was doing stuff, setting up decorations. We was moving because we was getting ready for her birthday party. We started at like 5 o'clock that day. Right? So we're getting ready because her birthday is July 29th. This happened on July 28th.
Okay.
So we're getting ready for her party and everything. And my oldest son, it was his daughter party that we were getting ready for. And he was on the phone and he said, "Ma, I gotta go." They say Quincy, no. Eric Jr. said, "I'll be back. I'm finna go change my clothes. I'm going to change my clothes and come back," because he had been at the house getting stuff together, getting the pool and all that stuff, filled, getting ready. I said, "Okay." Not even 45 minutes later, he calls, "Ma, they say Quincy got shot." I said, "What? He all right? What's going on?" "Ma, they say Quincy got shot." I said, "Where are you? What's happening right now? Is he okay? What is happening?" All I could hear is a bunch of stuff in the background. And I'm, "Where are you? Where are you? Bridgeport. Get the Bridgeport." Finally, he's on the phone and I'm running in the house and I tell my husband, "They said Quincy got shot. Gotta go." I didn't wait for nobody because I left my husband and everything. I left him and I don't know how I made it from the township to Williamson. I don't even know. I know I ran every light. I was blowing my horn. Right. I don't know. But I remember I get there. And I see the white Durango that my son was in was up against the tree. And I get out and all I see is his dad shake his head at me. And I knew then that my baby was gone.
I want to say Miss Charlotte has entered the building. Thank you, love. Thank you, love. This is our counselor lady. And Latrice. No, you're fine. Charlotte was actually texting me, y'all, and I didn't look at the phone. I'm sorry. She was texting me talking about, "Send me the link. Send the link." So I definitely apologize for that. That is truly my fault. But you are here. Thank you so much, love. I love you so much. Latrice just started telling us the story on what happened with Quincy. Now,
I'm sorry to disturb you.
It's all right.
Yeah. So, Quincy, you had got a call. But it was from your son.
Yeah.
And by the time you got there to the scene,
yeah.
Okay, by the time you got there to the scene, you saw your husband at the time.
My ex-husband.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Latrice. Latrice, if you don't get that right, talk about it. Ex-husband. So, ex-husband, you saw him just shaking his head, and you knew then.
Yeah, I knew then.
You knew then that something ain't right, or that he was gone.
I knew then that my baby was gone. Mm-hmm. I knew the look. I knew. Yeah, I knew. And they wouldn't let me go over. They had everything blocked off. Yellow tape, everything around.
Now, but if I heard you well, he crashed. So was you thinking at the time car accident?
The way I seen it, I mean, I know my son had told me that they said Quincy got shot, but when I looked at it, he had crashed into a tree. So I didn't know the full story at that moment, but yeah, when I got there, he had crashed into the tree. Right. So what I hear, and what's been said, in court and all those good things, My baby, he was selling weed, and he went to this house to sell some weed. And the boy, it was two of them. And well, it was more people in the house. I hear it was a granddaddy and some other that was in the back room, but it was two boys that were in their bathroom smoking weed or whatever. And the one boy had a gun on him. He had took the gun out of his pocket and had the gun up on the ledge or somewhere in the bathroom. The boy told him that the other boy who was convicted told told the other young man that was there, "Let me see your gun. My weed man coming."
Mm.
Boy said, "Okay, whatever." He said he didn't understand. He didn't know why he needed the pistol or whatever. But he said next thing the young boy went out to the car or whatever, and he heard shots. Right.
And this was during trial.
This was during, yeah.
Okay. Now, hold on. I want to play a clip because I only found one clip. It is literally 40 seconds. That's what I found. And I kept searching. But I only found that one. So I want to play this. I don't want to say Latrice was one of the lucky ones. And I don't want to say Latrice was just so blessed. You know what I'm saying? Because God blesses us all. You know what I'm saying? He blesses us all. But the killer was caught. Do you believe that was the killer?
I believe it was.
Okay.
But,
that's it. That's it. You do believe that it was. If you can remember what you was finna say after I play this clip, you can say it. But you believe that this person that we about to show on the news broadcasting clip, you guys, is the killer.
Do you believe he was the only one?
She gonna answer that when we come back. We just gonna play this because we don't want nobody to get confused out there. So let's go ahead and play this when she come back. When we come back, she's gonna answer Charlotte question. Is that okay with you, Latrice?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. 40 seconds, y'all. This is all like fact. 40 seconds. Michigan, I'm gonna need y'all to do better. Here we go.
All new at noon today, a suspect in the Bridgeport Township murder case has been arrested and he's been formally charged. It was just a couple of days ago when Crime Stoppers put out information about 20-year-old Tyme Wright, wanted in connection with the murder of 22-year-old Quincy Jones in Bridgeport Township. Police found Jones dead from gunshot wounds near the intersection of Williamson Road and Jordan Drive back on July 28th. Wright was arrested by Detroit police. He was back in Saginaw this morning and has been charged with open murder. He was denied bond.
Let's round of applause that. Because every mother and father that comes on Peach Tea Time, whether they come or not, everybody was born by a mother and father. Okay? Whether through the eggs, the IVF, all that, it still was a man and a woman. So we got to say that first. We have to say that. So I want to say round of applause that your child was able to get justice. Now, do I agree with the time? Because I did my research, Latrice. Latrice didn't tell me how much this person got. Do I agree with it? No. But we're going to get to that too. So go ahead. And you can go ahead and answer Charlotte's question.
Yeah, so Charlotte, I believe there was only one. Yes. Yeah, okay. I believe there was only one. I think the mix-up or the confusion come in with because there was two of them that was there that day. They're blaming each other, right? So we have one, not the one that was caught, but the other one was our witness per se, or he's the only reason that we really had a case per se for them to even go after this other boy, right? So because of that, and because he testified, for us or whatever, that made him not get convicted of anything.
How did they get caught?
So the boy who told, he testified on our behalf, so he came in. Saying that the other boy had did it or whatever. But the boy ran, right? So
the one that did it,
he ran.
Okay.
He ran. Because he ran, they didn't catch him. It happened in July. We didn't catch him till November time. And so me, and I have to say, I know his father was out here in the streets doing what he, do, shaking feathers and everything else. I was on the phone with, Bridgeport Police Department and these police almost every day. What is happening? Why ain't I seen nothing? Why haven't I heard anything? What are you all doing, to catch this person? Because you all know who it is, or whatever. And then after I wouldn't hear anything, I would call back again. Okay, what's going on? Because I'm not gonna let you all forget. Miss Peachy disappeared. But anyway, like what's going on? I ain't gonna let y'all forget. I'm not gonna let you forget. So I would, continuously call, okay. So then, after so long, it's like, okay, why haven't I seen him on billboards? What is going on? Where is Crime Stoppers? How does this work? What's happening? And so, after a while, they put out Crime Stoppers post up for him. And that very same day, not that next morning, somebody had called and told where he was at. Yeah, called and told where he was at. So that's how they caught him. Which is a blessing because again, a lot of people, don't get that. They don't get that, that closure.
Justice, yes.
Yeah.
So, and because I wasn't here for the beginning of your conversation, I'm so very sorry.
It's okay.
So and from my understanding of what I heard you say was that your son went to the house where the two boys were. One boy came out, got the gun and came out. And so as he was shooting, did your son run away and crash?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why they didn't know exactly where he was coming from.
Yeah.
And then the other young man stepped up and said, hey, this is what took place.
Yeah. And so they knew where he stopped. They knew the house where he had stopped at.
Okay.
Kind of like on a corner per se. And so the way Quincy, I guess, the way he was positioned or whatnot, when the boy, come out, and I don't know if he didn't, Quincy didn't give it to him, or, he said something to somebody at one point that Quincy was moving too fast or something. Well, okay, whatever. Quincy didn't have nothing on him. You know what I mean?
He said that in a prior.
Yeah.
Prior, he was moving too fast prior to them meeting that night.
Right. No. At that time. So when he came out with the gun, right? So he come out with a gun. That tell you that he was coming out to do something, right?
To rob him or something. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
Right. It's like, why do you have a gun in the first place? What is the point of you coming to get your weed? Go get him the money or whatever and take your stuff and go on about your business. What are you coming out with a gun for? And so, but you come out with a gun, and then the lie you tell is that Quincy was moving too fast, which is why you shot him.
So basically, and I'm sorry to cut you off. So I'm trying to vision this.
Right.
Okay. And my vision, this is just my personal vision, just by listening to you. And I apologize that I had to fall down, but my screen was acting crazy. But he went over there, Quincy, because Quincy was selling the weed. He went over there. Dude came in the car. He was in the car. He got in the car. I mean,
no, he didn't get in the car. He went to Quincy's window.
Okay, so he probably came. I don't know this. Everything over here is allegedly, except for Latrice is telling her truth on what she know. But as far as what I'm finna say right now, it's allegedly, baby. and explicit language on PGT Time. Now, I'm thinking he done came to the window. He was like, okay, he already know what he there for. So he probably got the bag out, trying to smell, see what the weed smell like, all that. Quincy probably like, man, come on. Do you want it or do you not want it? So that's what you mean by that, from what he say, that he was probably moving too, he was going too fast. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, hold on, but at the same time, Quincy probably was like, I saw this gun. I ain't got time to be sitting here fooling around with you. Either you want it or you don't want it. You see what I'm saying, Latrice? You see what I'm saying, Charlotte?
Yes.
Or you don't see what I'm saying?
Well, I do. I'm not saying
Okay.
No. But I'm asking because during the trial, was it mentioned that was a regular customer? Had they done business together? That was the first time?
Yeah, it wasn't really mentioned. If this was a continual thing or just first time or whatever. But because
I just don't understand you taking a gun just to buy a dime bag. Like they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it was. So I'm just like, were you taking a gun out there because you wanted to rob him? Were you taking the gun because you had no intention?
That's how I feel.
You had no intention
that
of
it was
paying.
more either money or more weed or something of that nature that you
exactly.
And so did
hold on, Charlotte. I'm sorry.
That's right.
I can't say I agree with that part. Because it comes with other factors. How long has he been knowing Quincy? How long Quincy been selling weed to him?
That's what, that's why I asked, was that the first time? Or?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Is they cool? Because if this is the first time, and I'm not saying all this, Latrice. I'm not saying that. I'm just asking these questions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it's the first time, it could go vice versa. He may take the money and the weed and take off. So let me take my pistol out here, my Moscato. We call it over here, PGT Time Moscato. Let me take my Moscato out here with me. You know what I'm saying? I take my Moscato everywhere
But it wasn't his though.
It wasn't his what?
It wasn't his Moscato. It was the other young man.
I thought you said he came out with it though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
he still came. What I'm saying, he came out with it. So, like Latrice said, he came out to do something. Whether it's to rob him or just in case something happens, I got my tool with me. I'm not saying this how it went. I'm not saying that at all. But it could have went like that just as well. Either way it go, Quincy didn't deserve that.
No.
And the other young man was able to testify. And so did they ever ask, like, prior to like him leaving out of the house, what his behavior was? The young man that shot him, was he like drunk? Was he high already? Was he talking
They was high because they was in the bathroom smoking. They call it hot boxing. That's what
hot boxing. Yes,
in the bathroom. So that's what they were doing. So they was getting high in the bathroom already.
And the gentleman whose house it was called Quincy, or the other young man?
The gentleman whose house it was called Quincy. Yes, he called Quincy to come and bring some more, or whatever. Bring some, some weed or whatever.
And the other young man took the gun and went out to meet Quincy.
No, so the man whose house it was, because the other young man didn't live there.
Okay. The one who testified didn't live there.
He didn't live there. Nope. Okay. But it was his gun.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so the other young man went out to meet Quincy or whatever. Like I said, he claimed that he was moving too fast. And that's when he shot him 5 times. Shot him. And Quincy ran into the tree. So I'm thinking the way that his car was, set up or whatnot, once he lost control, was trying to leave and he ran directly into the tree that was across Williamson there, right into the tree. Right.
And he claimed self-defense. Was that his argument?
He didn't really have an argument. He did a plea deal. So he didn't really have argument. But what happened, because it was the two, and again, because the other boy testified on our behalf or whatever, against him, he's the one that made us really have a case, right? However, the gun again
belong to him.
You know what I mean? So not that he's innocent, because you ain't innocent either. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You was there.
You was there. Come on.
You didn't go and tell the police right away.
Exactly.
And you were the person that called him in the first place. So why didn't you go outside to retrieve the weed if you called him?
True.
No.
True.
No. The boy who lived there called him. The boy who came, who don't live there, he brought his own weed or whatever, because they was already in there smoking. The boy who lived there called Quincy, but used the other boy's gun.
Okay.
Right.
Wow.
I follow you.
So it's just like, now one of
That
y'all
don't make no sense.
You know what I'm saying? Now one of y'all
they had weed. That's just being greedy. You had weed.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't.
No, it was more to the story either.
True.
So yeah, it had to be more to the story that the other young man just didn't say, because you don't just arbitrarily come out and get defensive about somebody you don't know.
Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so it's just a whole lot. It's a whole lot. But because, like I said, we couldn't, part of his agreement, because he like I said, testified on our behalf or whatever, then we couldn't go back and charge him. You know what I mean?
And that's Jasmine's question.
That's and I saw that.
You know Jasmine?
That's my cousin.
Girl, Jasmine out here for you tonight.
Absolutely.
We love you, Jasmine. Hold on. Let me give Jasmine a round of applause for the support. Baby, she is in the chat. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
So that's why she said, why wasn't he charged as an accessory?
Yeah,
but
that's
you just
why.
answered that question.
Yeah, that's why.
Because he testified against.
He brought state's evidence.
Yeah, exactly. And then because
his plea,
the gun came back and it had so many prints on it, that wasn't proof. That couldn't hold up nothing in court. And so we really didn't have
his testimony in order to be able to get any kind of indictment at all.
Absolutely. And so when it comes to Miss Peachy, as you talked about, this sentencing.
Yes, because baby, they is in the comments. Shout out to Ashley Jackson. Hey, Ashley. And I am going to give my shout outs tonight. Charlotte and Latrice, don't let me forget, because the stuff just go across my mind so quickly. As quick as it comes, as quick as it goes sometimes. And so because I'm so into making sure that the family tell their loved one's story, and I want to hear it just as well. Sometimes I do forget to shout out the people that is literally in the building supporting. But I am trying my best to put y'all comments up. Latrice, that's one thing I forgot to tell you. If you see me looking up, don't think I ain't paying attention. It's just that I gotta put the stuff on the screen.
Absolutely.
But Ashley Jackson said, how many years did he get? And then she said, I'm late, sorry.
So as we're getting to that, Ashley, sentencing comes, and our prosecution don't feel confident in the case really that they have, because all they have is a testimony of this other boy whom it's his gun. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying the other boy did it, so prosecutor, like, I really
agree.
Don't think we need to take this to trial. I don't have enough. I don't feel confident.
Burden of proof.
He can end up walking if I take this to trial.
That's what they said.
And you won't have either of them. Yeah. Absolutely.
You got to understand, because it was on, if you have anything that can authorize or say that the other person could have, that there was another chance that somebody else could have. So the burden of proof wasn't just totally there. And considering the gun had so many prints, it was two people. So that was hearsay, so the jury could have said that, the burden of proof wasn't proven, that it definitely was him. So for him to take a plea in order to be able to solve the case, saying he's guilty. If he took the plea, he's saying pretty much guilty.
Yeah. And so he took a plea deal, and with this plea deal, at the beginning, the judge said that, I told him that with the plea, he will sentence him at the lower end of this plea deal. Because again, the case just it wasn't strong. It wasn't strong. So because he had a gun, that's an automatic 2 years. But the plea deal itself was 40 months to 15 years.
Okay.
40 months to 15 years. And so again, he got the lower of that deal, so that those 40 months, whatnot, plus that 2 years automatic that you get for the gun, and he had credit for like 315 days.
So what did he exactly get for those that?
Yes. 54 months.
3 years. So it's more kind of sounding like 3 years.
About three and a half. I think it ended up being like 3.5 years.
And when did this happen?
October is when he got sentenced. October
2025.
2025.
Okay. How did you feel?
Broken. However, hurt, but angry, but I understood where the judge and the prosecutor, I understood, you know what I'm saying, why it had to happen the way that it did. Not that I agree,
but
not that this Negro don't deserve life.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
He took a life.
He took, you know what I mean? So none of that. And so in that courtroom, you have to give your victim impact statement and all those things. Like I said, it's hurtful. It's hurtful because they should have got more time than what he did. But I had to give an impact statement. And only thing I could think about was, okay, I can't wish nothing on this young man that I wouldn't wish on any of my kids. That's where my heart was, because I still have young men out here in these streets. You know what I mean? I still have young men. My sons still have brothers and stuff who I know if this boy was out, something bad probably would happen. You know what I mean? So my mama heart is like, okay, I'm glad he's going where he's going right now, because retaliation is something. You know what I mean?
It sure is
something. And not even just amongst family. Quincy had friends and people that really stood for him. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, I'm mad. But again, I get in here and I can't wish nothing on this young man that I wouldn't want for my babies, right? For my kids.
So when you say that, can you explain that a little better? What you mean when you say that?
Because I can wish right now that he was dead. I can wish right now that somebody would get him. You know what I'm saying?
For your own child.
But I don't want that for my kids. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Okay, we have to be careful what we think. I don't care how hurt we are, how angry we are. We have to be careful what we speak. You know what I mean? We have to be careful, because it can come right back on you, and you like, but what, no.
But it's this.
It's absolutely.
When you put it out there, baby,
man, it can come back around. It can come
boomerang.
Boomerang. So I said, God, I thank you even now. I thank you. I thank you for strength. I thank you for my faith in you, because it's nobody but you right now. It's nobody but you. So I had to get in that courtroom, and I had to tell this young man, I forgive you, because I'm not going to carry the unforgiveness around with me. I'm not going to let you weigh that heavy on my heart and on my mind.
Yep.
All these years. You ain't going to get it. No, you're not going to get it. This love and what I want to carry is of my son, not you.
Amen.
So therefore, I forgive you, right? But I pray that you get in there and that you have to take every class, you have to take every whatever it is to go in there to make yourself better.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, I said, I want God to take hold of you and not turn you loose. and not turn you loose until you change your ways, until you change your mind.
Amen.
Because if you don't get a hold of him, then you gonna go crazy in there because of what you've done.
Amen.
I pray every turn you take and every look and move you make that you think about my son and what you done to him. Right? That you have no peace or that you have no rest. You know, and so this is my prayer for this young man. I don't want ill will toward him. I don't want that. I don't want that.
Amen.
I don't want that.
The fact that you are able to even extend that amount of grace, not for him, but just even as a parent, as a boy mom, to be able to, I pray that God would give me that kind of strength, that he would give me that kind of resilience and that kind of peace, because that had to come with some sense of peace as well, to be able to utter those words out of your mouth and be able to say that to someone and mean it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's one of the things I talked about, Charlotte, before you came on, that we have so many families, and I didn't want to single out anyone. Remember that, Latrice? I said we have so many families that say, if that happened to me or that happened to my child, I'll be out there. I'll go out there and try to hurt them. I'll be out there and try to kill them. You don't know until you're in that situation.
Until you're in that situation.
Well, and that's with anything that we do. And so, and I think, and I say this to myself even now, that I pray that God gives me whatever kind of strength, whatever comes, regardless of what the situation is, a peace of mind to be steadfast in his grace, so that whatever I need to do to be able to continue on in life, to be able to move on, to be able to forgive, to be able to, go forward in life, that God just, he's able to grant that. And I mean, that's strong of you. That's some strength. That ain't muscle. That's that God-given strength.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Nobody but.
Your community. Because we about to get into the tribute video next, y'all. But your community. How have your community been there for you? Have they been there for you?
Absolutely.
Have they been there for you?
Absolutely. From the day from the moment it happened, I started seeing people coming, and I'm like, wow. Church family, everybody just showing up. And I mean, on the scene, because I was on the scene for hours, right? And they were there. They showing up. I mean, in droves, showing up, and it was a blessing. From that day. But then you have other moms who have just showed up, moms who've been through what I've been through, moms who have lost their children. I mean, they took and embraced me, right? And I love them all to this day. They embraced me, right? And just letting me know that I wasn't alone, and that they were there, took me under their wings. And that means more to me than anything, My family, like I said, church family. I have now group that I work with, Help CVI. And so just family that's just there, right?
And shout out to Help.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Help. They is one of the sponsors of Hearts in the Sky.
Yes.
And I thank you, Latrice, for that just as well.
Absolutely.
But you had a village behind you.
Yes.
You up.
Absolutely.
Through the process
what is
of
Help?
raising him and through.
Can
So
you tell
help
me what
healing,
is it?
yes, healing, help CBI, healing, engagement, love, presence. It's a community violence intervention program here in Saginaw. And so we're kind of a rounded program where we do mentoring for youth. We have different things for like our neighborhood safe zones. It's just a whole entity, right, of people in different divisions that we're doing to help in Saginaw. And so the program now that I am director over is our family peer support department, right? And we're helping family families as they go through, yes, as they go through loss and just being with them in those crucial moments or whatever of their grief, letting them know again, like they did for me, letting me know that they're not alone, that they have support, offering those support groups and people that can come, that you can talk to and just vent with, knowing that we've been where you are, right? We've been where you are, and we're here to help you, support you along the way. So yeah, so it's a whole deal, and help is we're a big family, and that's it's purposeful, right? It's purposeful. I was working a job or whatnot, and it wasn't fulfilling purpose anymore. It wasn't fulfilling purpose for me, and so I decided to do help full time. And because that's where my purpose was. That's where my purpose was.
Won't he lead you one way?
He will. Absolutely.
Won't he get you where you
Amen.
God will do it.
Amen.
And he'll open up those doors for you to walk through. And so now as I get to help other families and be there around children and youth and trying to lead them in better directions and all those things, and just to give that encouraging word or whatever it may be, just a hug or whatever it may be, right? It's healing my heart too. It's healing my heart too, because I'm doing this for my baby, right? And that's what I mean when I say sometimes you got to turn that anger and you got to turn that frustration into purpose. Purpose. It's okay to have those emotions. It's okay to have those feelings when they come. It's okay to be angry sometimes. And I'm not saying that you won't be. It's okay, but you got to channel that energy, right? And you got to put it somewhere where it's doing good for you. It's doing good for you. Because again, it's all about a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice. We have to live with this grief and stuff every day. It don't go, this is a lifestyle now. This is a lifestyle. My baby not coming back. So this is a lifestyle. I'm going to continue to feel this every day, right? But it's a choice for me, whether I say, okay, you know what? Am I going to really just stay down all day today? Or am I going to give this a moment? Am I going to go ahead and take it in, cry, do what I need to do, and then going on about my business, right? And not saying that every day will be a good day, because some days I may opt to just stay in the bed and chill and watch some TV all day. That's just, I have that option to do that, right? But I still have a choice to get up and keep going. Get up and keep going. I'm not going to sit here and just lay in the bed and just stay depressed and get depressed. And I don't want that for me. I don't want that for me. And I know my baby wouldn't want that for me. Right. So in those moments, okay, what can I get up and do to make me feel a little bit better?
Helping someone else.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what makes me feel good, And so it's like I said, it's a choice. It's a choice. You gotta opt to want to do that. You gotta make the choice every day. And that's what this life is about now. It's definitely about choices. I have no time. I have no time for games. I ain't got no time for
foolishness,
other people, emotions and foolish. I don't have time. I don't have time for it. And that's one thing that this loss have taught me, that
precious.
All that other stuff don't even matter anymore. I don't have
too precious. It's too precious.
It is.
The stuff that bogs us down, the stuff that just that we think is so big and it's so minute.
It's so minute. It is. And it's like my peace mean more to me than anything.
Say that again.
My peace mean more to me than anything, and I'll do anything to have my peace.
All right. That's what I'm talking about, girl. That's what I'm talking about, Latrice. Okay. Now, I know y'all see that sweet little baby girl over there in the corner. What's her name?
Jayani.
Jay Ani is in the building on the picture. She on the picture. She been listening and right here the whole time. We gonna claim it. We gonna claim it. But we are about to play the tribute video. And I told y'all there's always a plot twist. There's a plot twist to this show tonight. I asked Latrice, did Quincy have any children while he was alive here on Earth? She said no. But y'all see this little beautiful baby girl right here, right there. Y'all see her with the little beads in her hair, looking all cute. We're gonna play the tribute video. Y'all gonna see the plot twist in the tribute video.
Oh, you just gonna leave us hanging?
Yup,
Okay.
surely is. Look, that's the advantage of being a host on PGT Time. I get to find out information before I bring it to the show, baby. But we are going to talk about this sweet, precious, beautiful, absolutely beautiful baby girl down here in the picture on the screen when we come back after this tribute video. That's what we're going to do. But first, we got to go into our commercial break. So we're going to go into our commercial break and go straight. Y'all is not going to see our faces up there. Matter of fact, I'm finna go ahead, take these extra stuff down that we have up here scrolling. We're going to take it down and be ready for our tribute video. For Quincy, for Latrice. The camera has been captured, so we can't say it's for the pillow talkers. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we try to make it seem like here on PT Time, we try to make it seem like we really trying our best, because we are over here trying our best to see if we can get some closure to some of these families. But this is a closed case, correct? Yes. It is a closed case.
And let me say this because
sure, go ahead.
That's big on, regardless of
yes,
just for him, and as the kids call it, snitching. I call it, hey, this would need to be done.
Amen.
You know,
hello, amen.
And it's called being a man. It's called being a man, especially when stuff ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Because here it is again, and I say this for whomever is listening: when you see something, say something, because you don't never know when it's gonna come around, and you gonna need that same thing done for you. Because like we have got to be, as a community, we've got to be more vigilant. We've got to be about each other, because ain't nobody else gonna be about us.
Exactly. That you said that right, girl. You said that right. That's why Charlotte is up here. That's why she up here. And y'all, we are going to get into the comments just as well. Hey, Carmen, I love you, boo. Travanda is on here just as well. Travanda, she did her show on Wednesday. Thank you, boo.
Such a great job.
Blair. Tiffany her show is coming up. Her show is coming up on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's on Monday. We're going to show her flyer by the end of the night, too, just as well. But it is time to get into our commercial break and go straight into, when I say straight, you ain't going to see us. We will be going straight into the tribute video. Here we go.
Remembering a life, honoring a legacy. When words fall short, let Miss Peachy help you tell the story. Miss Peachy will create a custom heartfelt memorial tribute video that celebrate your loved one's life in a way that truly reflects their spirit and the love you shared. With thoughtful care, Miss Peachy will craft each video from the heart, preserving precious memories in a lasting tribute. Tailored packages to suit your needs. Fast 24 to 48-hour delivery. Genuine, compassionate service. Let Miss Peachy help honor your loved one legacy with a keepsake that will be cherished forever. Contact Ms. Peachy by email or by phone for a tribute video made from the heart.
We had our memories. We had our memories. We had our time together. It's hard that I can't see you now. See I see my love again. Yeah, it's so difficult to know you're not here.
Whew.
And the DNA said, yeah. Yeah.
The DNA said, yeah. It's okay.
Be the
You can let it out.
I be the happy.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So please tell us about this baby, this beautiful, gorgeous little princess.
My glammy girl. That's my glammy girl. My baby said, I guess, Mom, since I gotta go, I'm gonna leave you just a little bit of me.
Okay. Don't even know just what to give you. He know right what to give you, right when you need it.
Right when you need it. I had no clue. When Jayani's mom came to me, that day, that same day, the same day that Quincy was murdered, we were back at home. She came to me and she said, Treese, we hadn't told you yet. I'm pregnant. At that time, she was just 4 weeks, 4 or 6 weeks, something like that, pregnant. And I was like, wow.
Exactly.
Yeah. And my glammy girl.
Wow. That's what you call a miracle, a blessing,
a gift.
A gift from God.
A gift.
Absolutely.
A gift from God.
And looking just like him, so you got him.
Exactly. He looked just like him.
Absolutely. And such a blessing. She's so sweet. Such a blessing. And I'm just like, God, I thank you. God, I thank you. You know, and I just look at her and you can definitely see him. You look at her and you see him, but then I look at her also and my heart breaks.
Yes. Because she'll never know. She'll never get the opportunity.
She'll never get the chance to meet her daddy. Because she would be so spoiled from him. Not that she's not with all the rest of us.
I was about to say, I'm sure she still is.
But from her daddy being that baby girl, his first child, but she won't get a chance to experience that. And my heart hurts for her because of that. Right? But we won't let her forget him.
Amen.
We won't let her forget him. Nah, he would have loved her too much. So we definitely won't let her forget who he is.
And are you one of the lucky grandmothers that actually get to see her?
Absolutely.
And see her grow?
Absolutely. Whenever I want her, believe me, she's here. Whenever I want her, she's here.
Yes.
I know.
So, and I say this to people too, because I'm a bop. I'm not a grandmama. I don't know where bop came from, but because I was trying to figure out what she was gonna call me, and all of a sudden bop came. My son was like, you know what that means, right? And I was like, she's 2. I don't think she knows what that means. So, and I'm still bop to this day. So, but I tell people all the time, having a child is a blessing, but them grandbabies
is different. Oh, they hit different.
I don't know about that just yet. I just see how Gigi and Daddy-O act with my kids, you know. But I ain't got there yet, y'all. I got a long way to go.
Different kind of love, baby. It is because you actually get to have love. You're not trying to figure stuff out, where you got to go, where you got to be, what's the schedule, what you gonna eat, what you gonna do. You just get the opportunity to just pour into them and truly enjoy them.
Absolutely.
And it is. And so, blessings to you.
Blessings to you. Like that right there was truly, like Charlotte said, a gift from God. Like I'm sorry that I had to take Quincy away. So I gotta, because of your faithfulness. And I ain't saying everybody else ain't faithful. I'm not saying that at all.
Right.
But because of your faithfulness, I gotta leave you with something.
Mm-hmm.
And Latrice, from the time that I have met you, you have truly, truly, truly been a gift to me. And I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you for allowing me to, or not allowing me, but trusting me with Quincy's story, coming here on PGT Time, helping me in other areas just as well. When it comes to Hearts in the Sky event, like, I really, really, really appreciate you.
Absolutely.
I really do. I pray for you. I pray for your family. I pray for that baby girl. I pray for her. I know without a doubt, she gonna know who her daddy is. And you gonna make sure of that.
Absolutely.
You are going to make sure of that.
Absolutely.
Now, we have came to the end of the show, you guys. I thank you all so much for joining tonight. We do have a guest on Monday. Which is... No, not her. What is... I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. We gotta get this right. She ain't coming on to July 8th. But we have a guest. Before I pull it up, because I gotta find it, y'all. I gotta find it. Ain't this it? I could have sworn I put this up there. I hope I ain't do it wrong. Is this the same one? That's the same one. Yep, I did it wrong. I put the wrong name up there. Okay, so before we go, because I am going to find it. But Charlotte, let's start with you. Is there anything, baby, anything that you want to say before we end the show tonight?
And I haven't, this is my first time, but I just thank you. I thank you for showing the rest of us the way to do it and do it correctly. I think that, regardless of this, life is going to give us our ups and our downs, but being able to go through and come on the other side, you're gonna be a little seared and a little smoky, but at least you're on the other side and God's grace gets you through. Just thank you for being an inspiration to the rest of us and knowing that we can, regardless of what we face, we can make it. My other thing is too, I'm going to get your number from Miss Peachy because I need to call you, as you were speaking and talking. We need that here. I don't know if we have it, but I need is it help? I need that here. I need
it.
I need that here. And whatever
Absolutely.
it is that I need to be able to assist, to start, to get it rolling, to figure it out, whatever it is that I can, I need. It hit me when you started talking. I was like, oh, I'm on it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So, and I would definitely give you that number tonight. I'll shoot it through you through text. But Charlotte, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
I always love it when you're here with me tonight, on each night that you come. I love it. Charlotte is here in Georgia with me just as well. I met Charlotte at Sam's Club. I love telling the story, baby. I do. Charlotte be like, oh, you should go get, but I love it telling it. That I
Because I
met her
talk
at
too
Sam's
much.
Club.
I
Yeah,
talk too much.
I was talking
I
to
be all in
somebody
people
else. Wasn't he
business.
talking to her?
I'm
Wasn't he
always
talking to
just-
her? I'm trying to get my little sponsorship money for an event. My event that I did at the mall. And Charlotte was right there in line. I don't know if she was trying to return something to go off on somebody. I don't know.
Oh.
But Charlotte turned around and looked at me. She said, I need to talk to you.
What you doing? What you got going on?
She sure did. She sure did. And she ended up coming out to my event that I had. And when I tell you, me and Charlotte has been rocking ever since. Ever since. And I just really, really, truly thank God for her. I really do. So, Charlotte, I love you. And we going to talk really, really soon, girl, because we need to go ahead and have some lunch, some dinner.
It's
some
summertime.
Drink, something. It's summertime, y'all, because she work at the school. She's a counselor at the school. High school, right?
Mm-hmm.
High school. So, me and Charlotte need to get together. I need to just go ahead and introduce her to another drink. Another drink. But Charlotte, baby, I love you, baby. I really do.
Thank you.
I thank you. I really do. So I'm finna put Charlotte down because our guest always ends the show. I ask her a question. She answered the question. She don't know what the question is. She have no idea. You know, it comes to my brain during the show. I really, honestly, I don't know what the question is right now, but I'm going to, when it's time for me to say it, I'm going to know what the question is. So, Charlotte, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. We have pulled Charlotte down. Baby, it's me and you, Latrice. It's me and you.
Yes.
Again, I can't say it enough. Thank you for trusting me with Quincy's story. It is a beautiful thing at the end where this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful baby has entered into this world to help you through this process just as well. But we are at the end of the show.
Yeah.
I did find the flyer, y'all. This is it.
Yes, there
Tiffany.
she is.
Tiffany from Saginaw, y'all. Saginaw, Michigan is representing for this month and next month. Especially due to the event that we are doing, Hearts in the Sky. Tiffany's son, Taylor, up there looking extra fly. Looking extra fly up there with his football baby. She will be on the show. And her family will be coming on Monday. So please make sure y'all tune in, okay?
Yes.
She got a story just as well. And Latrice, you know her story because you know Tiffany. So I'm just so thankful that Saginaw, my town, is really, really, really recognizing Peachy Tea Time and the benefit from it just as well. Just to keep your name alive, your loved one name alive. Okay. Also to help spread the awareness and help with the healing process and to help other families that has went through it and other families that's just sitting there looking at their phone right now be like, you know, I'm telling you my child is acting like one of these kids, or I'm telling you my child is good, but they may be hanging around the bad people, you know, or just that my child is out here and something just happened. Innocent bystanders is a real thing.
Absolutely.
You don't know that. It's a real thing. You know, so we are here on PT Time to help spread the awareness, keep your loved one name alive, all that good stuff. And we also bring the bad stuff too, unfortunately. But Latrice, I thank you. I really thank you. We're going to play the tribute video one more time before we end the show. And I would like for you to stick around just for about 1 or 2 minutes, okay? So I can talk to you after the show. And then, of course, I'm going to call you tomorrow to just make sure you're good, all that good stuff. And then we're going to talk even some more after that because when I tell y'all Latrice have been helping me with Hearts in the Sky, baby, Latrice gonna get pulled up on stage. She know now. She know now. But Latrice is gonna get pulled up on stage, 'cause baby, she has helped me through this process, and others have just as well. It's not just Latrice. Others that live in Saginaw has been helping me just as well. People here in Atlanta has been helping me, baby. We got people flying out from here in Georgia, my team, to help me just with this event. And Latrice, they ain't getting paid for it.
See,
They ain't getting paid for it, and they catching flights.
Come on,
to come out and help with this event.
Come
So
on.
I'm just gonna say this right quick, and then Latrice gonna end the show. I'm gonna ask her a question and all that, but Latrice, so I don't forget, I need some help with some hotels.
Okay.
We need to get some hotels next, baby. We need to get some hotels, okay?
All
Okay,
right.
we got that out the way. Latrice, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Anyway, I told you I do not try to be a comedian. It's just that we are live, and you just never know what I'm gonna say. You just never know. Never know. But Latrice, we came to the end of the show. I need you to stick around for a couple minutes. But the question that you're gonna end the show, and I'm gonna need you to put that church finger up when you're done, because if you don't, you're just gonna be sitting up there and you're gonna be wondering why ain't nothing happening, but everybody looking at you. Okay, so make sure you put that church finger up. But the question, it ain't really no question. I just want you to make a statement. Social media is here to stay. We all know that. Social media is here to stay. Some of the questions that I ask families, I have asked them before with other families. This is going to be the first question on Peach Time that I have not asked nobody that I want them to do. Social media is here to stay. Your grandbaby is here. Your grandbaby gonna be about 50, 60 years old. Older than that, and social media gonna still be here. They gonna be able to find this video that we are doing, because I don't take nothing down.
Right.
What I want you to do, when I pull myself down, I want you, Latrice, to talk to that grandbaby. If your grandbaby was 16 years old, and you wanted to have that conversation with her to let her know about Quincy. Quincy. Whether you want to tell her the good things, the bad things, the ugly things, whatever. What do you want to say to her at 16 years old? Baby, I put you on the spot with this one. Put you on the spot with this one. I did. But at the same time, like I said, PGT Time is helping with healing just as well. We don't know. We're just being honest. We don't know if you're going to be here when she turns 16. We pray and we hope that you be here. But in case you're not, what would you say to this little girl that never met her daddy? And she's 16 years old. So, all right, y'all, I'm out of here. I hate to do her like this, but I do like to do her like this. But we finna end this show. I love y'all. We're going to end it with the tribute video. Do you mind if we play it again?
That's fine.
We're going to play the tribute video, because sometimes my mama be like, do not play the tribute video again. PG, Tyme, it's sad. It make everybody cry. So I always now want to make sure that I ask the families, you know. And look, Travonda, I'm sorry, I didn't ask you. But I'm gonna put your video up there. I'm gonna put your tribute video up there on the page. Latrice, I'm gonna do yours the same. And I'm gonna send it to you after the show. But if you could talk to her as a 16-year-old, and the reason why I say 16, because they know, they remember. They're gonna remember 16 forever. So if she ever come across this video again, what would you like to say to her about your son, her daddy? All right, y'all. I'll see y'all on Monday. Bye.
To my grandbaby, my glammy girl. Your dad loved you so much. Even though you wasn't here when he passed away, he knew of you, right? And he loved you. He cared for you. And he was excited about you. So don't ever think for one moment that he didn't. Your heart may hurt. You may often wonder, but just know that we have you, that your mommy have you, that your granny have you, that you have a whole family and a whole village that's surrounding you, Jayon. Whenever your heart hurts, you can always think about him. Think about what he would have been. Think about that's my daddy. Because he would have spoiled you. He would have loved on you, cared on you, probably taught you some things that you probably shouldn't have known, but also should know. But at 16, I tell you this, you can't have a boyfriend. Because your daddy ain't gonna have it. Your uncles ain't having it. They're not having it. Your glammies, we're not having it. We're not having it. We're not having it. But baby, your dad loved you. And we love you. And there's nothing that you're gonna be able to do about that. We got you, Jayani. From now to then to whenever. You'll never be alone. So you can always come to us. You can always come to Glammy when you want to talk, when you just want somebody to listen, or when you want to know a story. We got you. We always got memories, and we're going to hold on to those, and we're going to treasure those. All right? Hold on. Don't let go. Even though your heart hurt you so, he'll never let go of your hand. We love you, Pumpkin. We can't hear you, Miss Peachy.
I said Charlotte down there clapping, wiping her tears, everything. And I was gonna go ahead and I was gonna end the show with that, but I gotta say something. This is off the subject, but I gotta say something. Jasmine said, I'm in Georgia. I need you to tell me where she at. Give me her phone number, something. I need to be in contact with you, Jasmine. Okay? I need to be in contact with Jasmine. And Jasmine is...
That's my cousin. That's my cousin. That's
okay.
Right. If I call
need to know Jasmine. I need to know Jasmine. I need to know you, Jasmine. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. And she says she ain't like that. Baby, I ain't gonna tell. I can't say where I'm at because of this PGT time. Sometimes my mouth get a little reckless about folks. But baby, I'm gonna say this. I know where you are. I know where Latoya is. So baby, Latrice, I'm gonna say Jasmine. Jasmine, if it's okay, can Latrice give me your phone number? Because I want to know you and I need to know you. And she said, I have a story. Yes. I told you. I don't know why. I need to know her just then. I need to know her. And she just said, I have a story. So Latrice, with that being, look, she said yes. And Latrice, she done gave you the okay to give me her phone number.
Got you.
Yeah, so with that being said, y'all, Latrice, I love you.
I love you.
I thank you. A lot of people in Saginaw know you and love you. You know what I'm saying? My ears are in the streets, baby. My ears are in the streets. So I thank you again for trusting me with Quincy's story. Thank you for coming on PGT Time. And baby, we are about to go into that tribute video one more again. Okay?
All right.
Stick around till I end the broadcast just so I can talk to you for a couple seconds.
Okay.
And we'll be done.
All
There we
right.
go. I'll see y'all on Monday. Unless something come up. Unless something come up and I gotta come on instantly. I love you all.
Ready.
Bye.
We had a